So this is the British pound, and what we see here is a big dominant cycle further broken up into minor thirds and then broken up into minor sixths. I want to highlight these big dominant cycles because they are really very important. And what do? They are meant to show us those longer term money flows, meaning the long-term investor flows that you see right here. And you can see these money flows extremely clearly on this dominant cycle. This is where you see that longer time frame is really in play. And what happened on this dominant cycle is we've had a breakdown versus this key low right here, right around 131. We've had a breakdown, which means that this longer time frame is negative on this market until told otherwise. And right now, you can see we've already had a very solid sell-off from over 136 down to under 122. Now, if we zoom in, let's look at a little bit shorter time frame. And you can see that we are looking for and have been looking for a bottom to form here in the British pound on the intermediate term, as we have a key low due 5.2 to 627. And you can see that there's a bit of a bounce here in the British pound in the context right now of a negative weekly momentum. So this is likely going to form a bear flag, and then we will look for this to turn down. However, we are in a period here, which is early in this cycle here in blue, where we can get likely further upside. So we're looking for a bit higher here in the British pound to around this 127 to 130 area, and then we look for risk to pick up here as we get out into the later part of summer into the early fall. So that's the overall picture in the British pound on the intermediate term. Let's go ahead and shift to the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame in the British pound. We have had a bit of a shift, as we've highlighted here, with this black cycle shifted left versus this ghosted cycle, as the low formed just about a couple of weeks earlier than we had looked for. So right now you can see we have a neutralizing in the slim ribbon. That is good. We would like to see that turn positive here and then get up into this zone from 127 to possibly as high as 128.5 or so. So we would look for flags at this point to get bought and then for this to turn back to the upside. Our next minor low is only due as we get out into this middle to end of June. So there is some real time period here for this to get some further upside. Very important for that slim ribbon to turn positive, but it's giving us really a first sign of bullish action here with this neutral ribbon. So we do want to see that turn positive, form a flag, and then we'll be watching for a long trade idea here as well in the British pound. So very interesting analysis here, and certainly one we have on our radar.